Because this, to me, looks like you're favoring one particular business person versus anybody else, if it wasn't open to bid.
Mr. Commissioner, can I interrupt? I don't think we're going to decide that. I believe all we're going to do is vote on a resolution so so it'll be in conformity with the general plan. I mean, we're not, they haven't even negotiated the property yet. That's going to be our.
Yeah, they did. There's purchase price.
But I don't think that's our.
Yeah, the agreement's there. The price is there, the escrow and purchase agreement is there. So we just have to say, yeah, it's in conformity, and then they're going through and subdivide it and to make it a separate legal parcel, and we're going to go with it. And we have to bring it back, we have to rezone it to give her the commercial office space. So as of now, we're basically saying that we anticipate that it's going to be in conformance with the general business plan. Because right now, like I said, it's a legal non-conforming, like Colonias when they come in. It's legal non-conforming. So when they sell it, they're going to have to come back and say rezone it. And that's where the rest of the stuff is going to come in. They have to first legally subdivide it, separate it from the parcel at the hospital.
So if we don't have a resolution, it can't go.
Is there a motion?
You know, I'm not sure if, because at this point, it's your finding as to whether it is in conformance with the general plan. It is. I am not 100% sure, but I believe it is possible that the city council could make the same type of finding, even if you don't. But I'm not 100% sure as to whether not adopting this resolution essentially ends the sale.
Can the city council make it to work it's comparable, so they can vote, and they vote on this resolution? If we should announce, can they vote on it and make it comparable to general plan?
Well, again, I'm not exactly sure what would be the next step if you don't approve it. I believe so. I believe they can make their own finding, but I'm not exactly sure at this point.
Do we have a motion on the floor? No motion.
And again, it's not a matter of whether you agree with the ultimate sale, is whether the agreement, the way it is fashioned, is in conformance with the general plan.
Can it be brought back to the commission in the future?
I would move to not approve. I'll second that.
So you made a motion
Or we can move it for city council to make a decision on this. But when we can move, so we can put out
Well,
their agenda.
at this point, it would just be a motion either to adopt the resolution or a motion to not adopt the resolution. I think we do have a first on not adopting, a second to not adopt, and now we would need a vote.
Okay, we need a vote. Not to adopt the resolution.
Okay, not adopted. It dies for... Oh, no, my motion was to not adopt. Well, I second that. That's what it is. So now when we vote, we're voting not to adopt it. So I would say yes.
Nay. Correct. So the motion passes. Not to adopt the resolution.
31.
Okay. We had I don't know, who was going to give us the information? Was it,
Are you on information now?
yeah, I guess it was the result.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Chairperson, members of the commission, we attached for you, we received, I believe last week or so, a fax from Mr. Salvic, Commissioner Salvic, requesting certain information. As you know, at our last meeting, I believe we discussed protocol or procedures for having these things discussed by the commissioners first before, we went out and actually got a lot of that information. So when we got this, we felt that this was an item that Mr. Sullivan wanted to place before you to see whether or not you were interested in having staff pursue this information. That's the way Mr. Sullivan, was that your intent? Because that's the way we reviewed it. We didn't review it or as bringing you the information tonight, but discussing whether the rest of you agreed of receiving this information. And perhaps Mr. Sullivan can explain the reason. If you like.
Don't you people want an educated planning commission? I don't understand this. To me, it's so elemental that your wishes and our wishes and the public in general wish for us to be knowledgeable so that a decision we make is based on fact, and I can't even get information on the duties and obligations of a planning director. It's almost like a twilight zone.
Actually, Ms. Sullivan, that's public information. You can probably get that from the job description is readily available. And I believe the commissioner's roles were also provided to you once you took office, as I recall.
Yeah, but I think that your second part is what the responsibilities of the planning commission. We got that when we first came on board, because when I came in together, and no side experience, they gave us some sort of handout. And here's what the planning commission is supposed to do, and here's your responsibilities and duties. So it was pretty good.
Mr. Sullivan, we're learning as we go along.
But can you imagine a planning director that won't tell you what he does? Please.
I don't believe that that is what is going on. I think Mr. Villa is actually more than willing to tell you what he does, and he's always, I think he's expressed it several times that he has an open door policy. You are more than welcome to come and talk to him. Now, I do want to go ahead and just note and provide this information to all of the commissioners, just in case you were not completely aware of it. But as a result of this last election we just had, 3 of the city council members were either 1 did not run for re-election, 2 did not actually win a re-election. So 3 of the city council members will no longer be in office beginning, I believe, July 1st. As a result of that, the way the municipal code is written as to their appointees to the different commissions, at the moment that the city council member that elected the particular commissioner to sit at the commission for this particular planning commission, you are no longer in office. And so there needs to be, by the new city council, an appointment by the new city council members. I believe the only 2 that would still be commissioners, unless there seems to be a change of minds of the council members, is Mr. Selwick and Mr. Martinez. The other 3, as of July 1st, will not be sitting commissioners. The likelihood is we may not have a first planning commission in July. We would need to, the hope is that by the second meeting of the council in July, that they do address the issue of all of the commission and do appoint commissioners. There's a possibility that those who are sitting right now may actually be reappointed, but we just don't know that for sure. Now, if we do happen to get 3 new commissioners, at that point, we can definitely go ahead and go through, for the benefit of all of the planning commission, the responsibilities, the duties, the obligations, whatever you want to call them, of both the planning commissioners and of the planning director, if you'd like, at that time. That is definitely useful and helpful, especially if we end up with 3 new ones.
Hey, curiosity, what's the deal with Pasco? Is he going to be a city councilman or not? I guess, because I just go with what the paper said.